BeerZerker! Alright, it's Canada Day, so I'm going to do two reviews for you here. I'm going to do the Unibroue's new thing, the Trois-Pistoles. Sounds like a Mexican thing. Like the Three Pistoleros, I don't know. Something. Oh, and then we got the Andres or whatever. Golden Cream Canadian Sherry at 4 silver medals there, 18%. And a little shot of it. I bought this. I've never really had sherry that I know of. I just, you know, Grandma was talking about it, so I figured, let's give it a shot. He likes port or whatever, and I'm talking about that type of thing. Ah, smooth. The grapiness of it is really um bizarre tasting, but I've accidentally made this type of thing before with Welch's grape juice, not out of a proper must or anything, and then added more sugar to it later to sweeten it up, and it tasted a lot like this. Except that mine was carbonated. I decided to carbonate it. I was really doing some experimental stuff. Anyway, that's the warm-up. So here's the Trois-Pistoles or whatever. This is from Quebec, Canada. That's why I'm having trouble reading that. And these guys, at least at one time, maybe still possibly do have the #1 rated beer in all of Canada. That's Le Fin du Monde, and it's a blonde Belgian style. This is 9% extra strong ale. As for style, I can kind of see through it. I'm hoping it's a blonde one. At 9%, I don't want to try a dark one. So I don't like uh, dark Belgians above um, about 7%. So hold on just 1 second. I know it's 2 minutes in and I gotta drink this whole 9% beer. I'll just drink one gobble for you. This won't take too long. Alright, lots of smoke there. Here's the Unibroue cork for you. So, my opinion is these guys are making some of the best Belgian shit ever. I buy these Belgian beers and they're really expensive, and this stuff is really affordable, and it's okay, so it's a little bit different than I was expecting. So it's not like the Le Fin du Monde head or anything. It's a very static type crispy head that's rapidly dissipating. It's not like the Belgian heads that are thick, creamy, and last forever. So this is falling down. Here's the color shot. It's a reddish brown, a red ale. Whoa, that's crazy Belgian yeast going on there. Wow, so the head's pretty much gone, and I can definitely smell what this is going to taste like. Whoa, that is really good. It's a lot sweeter than I was expecting. Very smooth mouthfeel. It's like chocolate pudding. Um, this reminds me of like chocolate fudge pudding. Eating those little packs. And it's just, yeah, I'm getting fudge out of it. I mean, that's crazy. It's not like a pitch black beer or anything, but it's really, really nice. And the aroma, I'm getting like, your Belgian yeast aroma, but it's like the peppers and the, like maybe the bananas kind of thing. Yeah, really kind of fancy bitterness in the finish there. It's a very kind of full, But it's not real harsh bitterness. It's just very, the flavor just expands or something. It's like fudge and then it expands. This is really cool. Well, yeah, heavy chocolate out of this one, and it's not what I was expecting. And it's at 9%. It's not the kind of Belgian beer that's dark and makes me feel sick. It's actually going down really nice, kind of like how stouts are dark, but they don't. They make my stomach feel better. So if you're feeling queasy and you want to drink a beer that's make you feel better, try stout. It always helps me out, and this one is too. Wow, this is like my new favorite dark Belgian. I had really good luck the other day as well with my other dark Belgian, the Game of Thrones um, Belgian from a really strange name, Omgang or whatever. But back to Unibroue. These guys make some really good stuff. La Fin du Monde, of course, was the #1 rated beer in Canada and may still be. And then they have the Blanche de Chamblay. That's a really neat beer as well. And for the price you're paying, typical craft brew prices for high-end Belgian stuff. So La Fin du Monde comes in a regular $3.35 bottle, but you're getting a beer that's far above, in my opinion, a Duvel or anything like that. It's really nice shit, and it's really affordable. So you're not paying $4 to $6 for a bottle of beer anymore for these high-end Belgians. This one I can't remember the receipt with me, but it wasn't too bad considering it is 750 milliliters. It was somewhere around six between $6 and $10 or something. So it was a pretty good deal for this caliber of beer. I mean, you know, the Belgians usually from Belgium usually bring a pretty hefty price tag, and I don't like them as much as this stuff. So far, I'm not saying they're all bad, but I have had some that definitely weren't worth buying. In my opinion, this is like a really stellar Belgian beer. I mean, we're not getting the head effect that we do with a lot of the Belgians, and it's not because these guys don't know how to bring that to the table. I mean, you can try their other ones, and you'll see that they can do that if they want. This is just a different yeast or whatever is going on. So this is a different beer. So there's the picture. They got a Pegasus on flying around some type of a church or something. Um, yeah. So I don't know the whole story on here. I think they're it says here, but this is a remarkably mellow dark ale. To complement its aroma of ripe fruit, it has a pleasant aftertaste that lingers like old port wine, which is curious because I was just drinking this with sherry just before, so I noticed that the sweetness really tied together, and I didn't read that before. I just a really strange coincidence. So I'm 9 minutes and nine in, and I'm not gonna finish this whole bottle, let alone this whole glass, because this was a double review for Canada Day. Two Canadian products that apparently go really well together. I never really. That's just pure shit luck right there. That was cool. Yeah, it's got quite a kind of a weird carbonation, explosive bottle condition type carbonation to it. But there's so much sweetness and chocolate in there. That's all I'm getting. Maybe a little bit of coffee, like in the bitterness, and fudge, just dark fudge, like the stuff you get a liquid fudge on a sundae or the pudding. Those are both cheap products, I know, but That's like that heavy fudge syrup, not actual fudge like this, fudge syrup. So that's what I'm tasting. And other than that, there's just like a bit of bananas and the Belgian yeast spices and that. Not a real amazingly complex, but that alone is doing wonders on your palate for. Uh, we don't have 12 things to kind of taste out here, just a few, but they're very well integrated and balanced. I'm getting chocolate in the aroma. Mm. Well, pretty fabulous and impressive product. If you haven't had anything from Unibroue, don't ever hesitate to try a beer from Unibroue. That would be stupid. Everything they brew is good. They know what they're doing. It's very affordable. I'm gonna give this one an 11 out of 11. I thought I had my first or my all-time favorite brew that was from the other one, the Game of Thrones. I really liked that one. I give that one 11 out of 11. At this level, they can't get any better. Serious. So the Trois-Pistoles from Unibroue is an 11 out of 11. This bitch is spinal tapped. Dials go to 11. Full on, perfect dark Belgian beer. Even though the head disappeared, I'm thinking that's the way these are. If not, leave a comment and bitch. But I think that's fine. Some beers do that. Yeah, so hey, happy Canada Day, and support your Canadian breweries sometimes, and especially Unibroue if you're into Belgians in any way, because this is the most fucking stellar Belgian shit you're gonna find. BeerZerker, and I'm out.